Hello everyone and welcome to TYT Sports. So one person chimed in on the Twitter on how I basically need to cover what happened at the Dallas Stars Columbus Blue Jackets game last night at the American Airlines Center in Dallas. It was a scary, scary moment. Unfortunately, because of copyright, we are not allowed to show the video, but if you would like to see it, links are in the description below. So Rich Peverley is 31 years old. Last September, he had surgery to repair an irregular heartbeat. Now, because of this surgery, he then missed all of the preseason. He missed the season opener, and he debuted October 5th for his new team. He came from the Boston Bruins in the trade that sent the prospering and talented young star forward Tyler Seguin and Peverley for Louis Eriksson and a few others back to Boston. But Nathan Horton plays for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Mark Savard plays for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Former Bruins, and Tyler Seguin, of course, plays for the Stars. Now, what exactly happened was in the first period, Columbus leading 1-0, as some like to say across the world, and leading 1-0, out of nowhere, Rich Peverley collapses on the Dallas Stars bench. For those in attendance and for those watching at home, nobody really knew and could grasp what was happening. All we knew was that play was stopped and there was something going on the bench. And then we saw the replays of exactly what happened. And Rich Peverley, after coming off the ice from a shift, he registered 2 minutes and 35 seconds of time of ice in the first period. He collapsed on the bench, and you just see, as Lindy Ruff put it, Dallas Stars head coach, they went into red alert mode. They started seeing if there were any doctors in the crowd, where the doctors were on the bench, if they were in the dressing room, signaling and yelling. Red alert mode is what Lindy Ruff said. Chaos on the Dallas Stars bench. And then you see two trainers, two people of the medical staff for the Dallas Stars, carrying by the ankles and by the head and basically carrying him into the locker room. No one in the crowd really knew. You saw people getting on their phones hoping to know and just gain some sort of knowledge of what was happening. But then you see Timmy Thomas, another Bruin, and you see a few of the Dallas Stars players on the bench, heads down. They looked like something horrible just happened, which did just happen. But here's the one thing I will applaud, and then I will get into the doctor's quotes. The NHL, rightfully so, postponed this game. They canceled the game for that day. Granted, the game already started and whatnot. I am so pleased that the NHL acted accordingly and said, we need to postpone this game. Here is their direct quote. They canceled it because, quote, of the emotional state of the players on both teams caused by the medical emergency. Again, you saw a ton of players looking distraught. Basically, they could not believe what they just saw. Here is Dr. Gil Salazar, who diagnosed and treated Rich Peverley. We treated Peverley for a cardiac event successfully. We provide oxygen for him. We started an IV. We did chest compressions on him and defibrillated him. Provided some electricity to bring a rhythm back to his heart, and that was successful with one attempt, which is very reassuring. And here's the pure hockey way of thinking about this. As soon as we treated him, he regained consciousness. He was able to tell me where he was, and he actually wanted to get back in the game. A man who lost consciousness on the bench was able to tell the doctor where he was, and then in the best hockey way possible wanted to get back on the ice. These guys are tough. Every athletes are tough. All kind of athletes are tough is what I'm basically trying to say. But hockey players are certainly of a certain and different breed. But now when you think about it, you know, in college basketball, when Kevin Ware broke his leg, granted it's not a guy losing consciousness, but the bone came out of his shin and whatnot, they continued to play, and the players threw up on the bench. They were distraught. The Houston Texans, when they played the Indianapolis Colts, I believe on Sunday night or Monday Night Football, one of the two this past year, head coach Gary Kubiak collapsed. The game went on. So when is it okay and when is it not okay? It seems like it should be a no-brainer. They should always, it seems, unless the players can't play, postpone the game. And this certainly was one of those times. Again, I'm so happy and I'm so pleased that the NHL acted accordingly. But if you were one of those players, would you still want to play? Would you be able to play? That's one of your teammates. That's your comrade and whatnot. So leave a thought in the comments section below. Please do keep them clean. And also do us a favor, subscribe to TYT Sports.